So who starts, me or you?
What do we say?
Vanessa, what else do you say at the beginning?
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. And that's it? That's all you're gonna say?
Yeah? No?
No, say something else.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
So we decided to film a new video today, and we have several fun videos lined up to film for you guys, and we'll be getting together in the next few weeks to bring out some new content and just give you guys some updates here and there about our lives.
Today we have a little Q&A for you guys, just to let you in our lives and a little more about who we are and you know, just to get to know us a little more.
So I actually looked up some sister Q&A. So this isn't going to be too much weight loss related, but rather something for you guys to get to know us and for us to get to know each other a little bit too. So I found this Q&A on rootreport.com, and I'll put the link down below if anybody wants to do it as well. And we go ahead and tag all of you guys to do this with your sisters, brothers, friends, whatever you want to do. So without further ado, let's get started.
Okay, so we've never read these questions before, so these are new to us too, and our answers will be completely
and we'll try to answer them without hesitation or anything like that.
Okay.
But we might have to edit some stuff out.
Yeah. Who is the oldest, youngest? Now, a lot of people always confuse or get it wrong. They always think that I'm the oldest and Claudia's the youngest.
I always wonder why, because I don't think she necessarily looks older. But the answer to that is I'm the oldest. But I'm only older by a year and a half. So we're actually, like, at this age, it actually doesn't even feel like we're any different. But yeah, all of our lives, everybody was always very surprised that she was older. But I think it's probably because, oh yeah, everybody thought you were older.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's because you were bossier than me. So I think that's probably why people imagined she was the big sister.
She's always, yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty bossy too, but I think she's a little bossier with me than I am with you. So I think that's why people imagine that. What was the last text you sent each other?
Gosh.
On what platform? We have like texts going on it, like Instagram, Snapchat, Messenger.
Oh.
What was it?
We were talking about today actually, and I said, what time will you be there? What time will you be at my house? And I said, okay, I have time to go to Trader Joe's.
Oh, okay. Well, let's pick a more interesting one. Let's see, what was the last thing we said on Messenger? Oh, I said, why do these cakes remind me of vaginas? Okay, now we won't be able to see it. Well, it's like, I sent you this picture of these like weird crystal cakes, and I just feel like they look like a vagina. I mean, it's not a bad thing, I just think it's kind of weird. So you agreed.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you and your siblings have in common? What don't we have in common?
We actually have a lot in common, at like almost as much as we have different.
Yeah.
But I guess what do we want to talk about?
I don't know. Our sense of humor is pretty.
We're all very sarcastic because my dad is very sarcastic. Like, my dad is so sarcastic that it's like the norm. Like, he's never not sarcastic.
Yeah.
So we're all pretty sarcastic.
It's weird when he's not sarcastic, and then we're just like, huh? We don't get it when he's not sarcastic.
Yeah, exactly. So that we definitely have that in common. I also think we're all big planners, so we all like to know what's going on and what time something's gonna happen, and well, one thing we don't have in common is I'm always late, you're always on time, but even though I'm always late to something, I always need to know, like, when is it beginning, when is it ending, who's gonna be there, why are they there, and so I need to know all
eating?
Details. Yeah. So we're all planners, and actually my brothers are kind of like that too. We're not all, I mean, they would probably say otherwise, that they more go with the flow, but I think we're all kind of like,
just because they're younger.
Yeah, I think.
But yeah, we have two younger brothers. One of them is 28 and the other one's 21.
Yeah. What is your funniest memory? That's a hard one because we have a lot of them. I can't think of anything specific. Can you?
Probably the one where the alarm went off. Remember? What was it that was going off in the sound?
Oh yeah.
On your stupid iPhone?
Oh yeah, because I had like a really old iPod, and I had it connected to one of those iHome things, like super old school, and I guess it wasn't connected right. So the alarm went off super early, and it was just this like
squeaky,
screeching
demonic sound
that like hurt your ears. And then I remember I woke up screaming, and I looked at you, and you started screaming too. And I was like, what the hell? Yeah.
funny.
That happened a lot of times with that alarm. Like, remember?
I just remembered again.
Remember the Ludacris song? This one time, this like Ludacris "How Low Can You Go" song started playing. And it was so loud and it was so confusing, and it was just like, it was just one of those like, it was so loud that you can't even think. You can't even think to go turn it off.
Well, let me tell you, Claudia needs those kind of alarms in the morning, because if not, she's those people that you see those memes that have alarm for every second, like wake up, okay, you're gonna be late, and
I have like 8 alarms.
That's her life. It's pretty horrible.
It's actually like on Tuesday I got a text from my neighbor saying, hey neighbor, you have an 8:30 alarm that goes off for an hour. And I leave for work at 8, so I can't even remember why I have an 8:30 alarm, probably for the weekends.
That's embarrassing.
That is so embarrassing. I didn't even want to ask him like how long has this been going on.
You need to bake them a cake or something.
And that's what Alex said, that we need to go buy him quarters.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Unless you want to skip it.
We can do this one.
Go.
Next question. Most memorable arguments.
Well, okay, because when I read that question, it makes me think like an argument that we learned something from, but we have many memorable like, wow, that was hilarious, or that was really stupid. But what are you thinking of?
I'm thinking about the
This
time.
one?
Oh no!
Which one are you thinking?
I think about the time that we got in a fight. Remember?
We can talk about both. They're both pretty bad.
Well, one time
you can tell the fight one. I could tell the.
I was so young. You were just starting to date Alex. Remember?
Yeah, I was like, that means I was like 20, 21.
Yeah, and I was 18.
Yeah, no, you're not that much younger than me. Oh yeah, well you
21.
were like,
you said.
If I was 21, then you were 19, 20.
Yeah. I don't know, but I was in an argument with my mom, and before, me and my mom used to fight all the time about everything, and I was crying to her about, I don't know what it was, and then we were in the laundry room, and then I walked straight into the other room, and Claudia was there recording, and I kicked the camera out of her hand, or slapped it, or I don't know what the heck I did, but anyway, we ended up getting into a fist fight, like I think that was our only fist fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever.
But we legit fought. Like, I was pulling her hair. She actually won. She had me like in a neck chokehold. And my mom thought that I was doing something to her, so my mom came and grabbed me, and
I think she was surprised because we argue all the time.
Yeah,
like all the time, but we had never actually physically hit each other. But that day, I think she was just in a really like bad place with my mom.
I was always so angry, and especially when you started dating Alex, because I always felt like, you know, Claudia's dating somebody and she's not with me, and then I wasn't too fond of her boyfriend or husband then. So I just let everything out, and we just got into this huge fist fight.
Yeah.
And my mom beat me too, because I was beating you, the angel. Anyway, the
Disneyland one is really funny, but I mean it's funny now, but that day we were just like kind of getting on each other's nerves all day, where by the time we were leaving, it was just, we were both like pretty much like, you know, about to spill over, and I was eating a lollipop, like those big lollipops from Disneyland, and we're leaving, and I think you wanted to leave, but I didn't.
Yeah.
And that happens to us a lot. Like, I can stay somewhere forever, and she always wants to leave.
I don't know why.
But that day, like, you were just upset because you wanted to leave, and
we were there for.
Well, I remember what happened. So I was still very distracted. We were leaving. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go check out that little shop, and you were like, no, we need to go.
Did I have somewhere to go?
No, I think you just wanted to go home. No, I think you did have somewhere to go. Like, well, you had somewhere, I don't know. It doesn't even matter what happened, but you were so mad that I was like walking back towards Disneyland, that you slapped the lollipop out of my hand.
And it shattered completely.
So she slaps the lollipop out of my hand that I was like, one, like really enjoying, and two, like, I don't know, I had just got it. It was still like completely, and this isn't like, we were freaking old. Like, I think I was like 25.
Yeah.
And so you slapped it out of my hand, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so tired of you. I'm so over you. And we started.
Did you pull my hair?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah.
I pulled your hair, and I told you I was so over you. And
then we
I guess what I was saying earlier, like, we've never gone physical. I guess we have. Like, we have never actually like punched each other, except for that one time.
Yeah.
Where with the mom argument. But that day I pulled her hair and she pulled mine, and we were just super pissed. And it was just, and it's actually not the only time we've ever fought at Disneyland. Like, we've argued at Disneyland, and it's always really funny because we're arguing and there's just like happy music playing in the back, and we're just
everybody's just watching.
Everybody around us does not even know what to do, and like they know we argue, so they just kind of like, okay, we're just gonna let them finish.
But that's been a while. It's been a while since we've argued.
Yeah, not like that. But that day I remember, like, we were just walking towards the car, and by the time we were in the tram, we were just like, whatever.
Which is always what happens.
And actually my husband actually finds that really, really weird, because he's just like, I don't understand how people can fight and just forget that they fought within 3 seconds. But
all the time.
Yeah.
With all of us, all of our
siblings.
siblings. Yeah.
It's not really a good thing, but.
Describe each other in 3 words. Sleepy.
Sleepy.
Smart. Creative.
That's
okay. That's 3.
Yeah.
Sleepy.
I don't know this. I always get so like pressured when I get asked these like
that's sad.
quick answers. No, it's because I like to say a lot of stuff. So I guess, let's see, what should I say? You are very organized. Are you organized?
Yeah, look at my house.
You're organized. You are funny. Everybody thinks she's very funny.
A lot of people think I mask it.
Mask what?
Mask some hurt because I'm so funny.
Did you ever do that?
No. I'm just.
And what else? She's very. So I said organized, funny, and.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh my gosh, because it's hard to come up with just one.
Just think I'm bitchy.
I think you're creative too.
Not as creative as you are.
Well, no, I mean, it depends what you're thinking of creative. Like, you're thinking me like I'm artsy and stuff, right?
That's cheating. You can't say the same thing.
But no, but I think you're very creative because, like, you come up with a lot of like things to make when it comes to food, or like ideas of places to go. Like, every time we're gonna go somewhere, we're like, you plan it, because you can find the cool places or the cheap places or the new places or the popular places, and I'm more like, I guess it's more like resourceful. You're like, you know where to look and where to find stuff. I guess because creative can mean a lot of things.
What's it that annoys you about the other one?
Something that annoys me, well, I guess I kind of mentioned it, like the whole that you get really fed up real easily sometimes, or give up easily. And I think you've done that a lot with like even like in school, like you always kind of just gave up because you didn't get it the first time, and you just give up easily sometimes. Not with everything, but I guess just with I was thinking more of like when we're at places where you're just over it, like that's,
which is all the time. I don't know why.
That's the thing that I hate the most. But
I just like to go and do my thing and just go home. But Claudia's she gets lost in the moment, and she's just like, oh. Yeah. That's another thing. Well, that's gotta be one of the things that I don't like about her. She gets so caught up in her moments and her time that she makes everyone late to everything all the time.
Everybody late?
Yeah. Remember we were supposed to go to Disneyland not too long ago, like at 9 a.m. and we ended up leaving like at noon because she was still asleep.
Yeah.
Sleepy.
I guess I'm very patient, you're very impatient. That's one of our big differences. Like, I can do something, I can do a slow task forever and ever and ever, or like really focus, and you are more like, I want to get it done and move on. And sometimes I'm like sometimes she speed drives, or we're going to the mom, like, we don't have an appointment, like, why are you speeding? And I'm more like, I'm gonna go under the speed limit because I'm
that's why I hate her driving, because I'm just like looking at the speedometer and then looking at the road is completely empty. Who does that?
No.
Safe people?
Safety.
How long does it take your sister to get dressed? You don't take long getting dressed. That's surprising.
I think it's just getting
to
get dressed. Yeah.
Yeah, that is so true. Like, if we're planning a night out and we've said, okay, we're leaving at 9 p.m. exactly. She's like, I get to her house at like 8:45 and she's just starting to get ready because she was lounging around her towel for like 3 hours or something.
No, I usually...
But then it takes you such a little bit of time to get ready. I don't know how or why.
I just know exactly. I think that's why I tend to be late, because I know like what's the quickest I can get ready, that I'm gonna wait till the very last minute, because I'm gonna like either rest or do something else or clean or whatever, or organize outside. Like I do all kinds of random.
I cannot do that. I will literally put aside 2 hours before going out just so I can sit down and watch TV and get ready at the same time.
You're very consistent, like with how long you get ready. Like you always have like your routine. Like first you do this, then you do this, and you do this. So I know like when we go out, or like when we go out of town and we're gonna get ready and glammed up, like I know, I always tell everybody else, like me and Vanessa need 2 hours to get ready. I need 2 hours to like prepare myself to get ready, and you need them to get ready. What does your sister think about the most?
What do you think about the most? Oh,
you think most about your dogs. Your dogs and your pets, and what you have to do like when you get home. Like you gotta cook, you gotta prepare for the next day. Like,
what do you think about? What don't you think about?
Yeah, I'm an overthinker.
Claudia is yeah. Like if we're chatting on like Messenger, she'll send me like 10 messages and they're all each a different subject. Like, oh, I made this last night. Oh my god, look at this Instagrammer's home. Oh my god, where did you buy this? Oh my god, let's go.
It's because usually I wait. Like I have all the. I actually like make.
No,
notes.
She waits like a minute and then I'm just like bombarding. I'm like.
Because like I probably remembered all those things while I was driving. Like, why didn't tell Vanessa this and this and this and this and that? And then when I get there, I'm like, I send them all. No,
so and that makes me so upset because I'm just like, I just don't know what to reply to. And it's not just on Instagram Messenger. It's on, it's on Instagram. It's on Facebook. It's on text. Well, sometimes we have like all 3 going on, and I'm just like, what is going on here?
Yeah. Who reads more?
You?
You don't read?
No.
I love to read. I don't read a lot of
books. I was reading Harry Potter last year.
I've never read
and
Harry Potter.
I read up to the 4th book and then I gave up.
You read them all though, right?
No, I never have. I read all Twilight back in 2000.
I actually tried to read the Twilight, the first one, and I would, when I used to tutor, I would take it with me and I would read while they were, but it was so long. Like I read half of it, I was like, I can't read this, I'd rather watch it.
But you buy all these books, do you read them?
Not right now. Like right now I haven't read, but the ones that I have at home, yeah, I read them.
Oh no, I don't even own a book. What's your favorite makeup brand? Well, I feel like my only to go to no matter what situation, no matter how old I am, is always MAC.
Yeah.
Like we steered away from MAC, I don't know why, for a really long time. Just because we thought there was more variety out there with like Sephora and other brands out there, but MAC is always the most best at everything. It's the OG, like, well, at least to us. We try everything.
I like a lot.
We try like drugstore makeup. We try you know, what do you call it? The more expensive ones, the high-end brands. We try it all.
I'm really into Tarte. Like Tarte, I feel like they always make really good stuff.
I really like Benefit though, like their eyebrows and everything.
Yeah, I use that. That's the only thing I feel like everything Benefit is like very appealing. Like the packaging is really cute, but then the product. Well, it's not that it's not good, but it doesn't like wow me. Yeah. And like I really like the Tarte shadows. Like they're very.
Oh, yeah, I love their blush. It's my number 1.
I don't think I have
Tarte.
The clay.
That's the clay.
Oh, okay, yeah. I have some of those. What nicknames you have for each? We don't have Nernie.
Yeah.
That's
the question was nicknames you have for each other.
Oh yeah.
I call her Cloudy or Clowny or my sister McClowny.
Everybody calls me that now.
Yeah.
I don't think I have nicknames for you, but we always speak in like really high pitched voices to each other.
That's one thing you guys should. And actually, that's one thing that a lot of our friends have picked up.
Really?
Yeah, because I know Wendy and Jessica do it all the time now.
To each other.
But this one thing that we always do, like we'll talk to each other. I don't know if she's in the other room and I'll be like, or you know,
or like we're at Target, we can't find each other.
Yeah, we'll be like, or she'll be like, I don't know what you say. Yeah, and a lot of our friends have picked up on that. Like, at first they were so weirded out. They were like, what the?
Or like, how could you even do it that high?
But yeah, that's something we do. I call her Clowny. I don't think you call me anything.
No, I don't call you anything. Call you Vanessa.
Yeah.
I don't really have nicknames for anybody except my dogs.
I have nicknames for everybody. What is the one dish you want mom to make you when you feel down?
My favorite, honestly, like I mean, I have a lot of favorites that my mom makes, but my favorite is like just the most simple stuff, which is like eggs and beans and tortillas, and if there is some plátanos.
Oh my goodness.
Some fried plantains.
I would, me too. I can live off of fried plantains.
I think that's a really special meal because like my mom didn't work when we were growing up. She was a stay-at-home mom, so like at night we always had like bigger dinners, like meat and rice and this and that, but during the day we always ate like microwave stuff. But if she had time, she would make us that, like beans and tortillas and eggs. And so I love that. Like when people say like that, no, I'm not what people say, but I remember when we were growing up, we'd be like, I was in la casa,
yeah.
like, yo.
Okay. That's true. My mom cooks amazing. Like her food is so delicious all the time. You would expect us to say like pupusas and stuff like that, but no. Her pupusas are great, but not something
it's not when I feel down.
No, definitely fried plantains and refried beans.
Yeah.
And a bolillo.
Yeah, and crema.
How old are you both?
So she is 20. She is 30.
I'm 30.
Maybe
You're 30.
30. 31! What the hell? We're like off. No,
you'll be 32 this year.
Yeah, it's always a weird like transition for us because all of our lives we were always 2 years apart. But when she had a birthday for 5 months, we were 1 year apart.
Yeah.
So it always felt like when we're 2 years apart, it's like, whoa, I'm so much older than you.
Yeah. So I'm 30, you're 31.
Yeah. So like right now it feels like, wow, like she's 30 and I'm 31. Like we're practically the same age. Do people ever get too mixed up? Never. My parents, like our families call us each other's names.
That's because we do it to all of them.
Yeah, it's because we just have such a big
like
family.
My cousins, I always call them Haiti, Wendy, Carla.
Yeah.
Like always.
We have.
And then since it's always us, we have a lot more cousins, but it's always like us in that little group. I always like, oh Haiti, Wendy, Carla. Like I don't know. It's always like that.
My mom always calls each other's name now. Heels or flats? Flats. I hate heels, and that's the struggle we always have when we go places. But it's just like we need to wear heels.
Always
we
heels.
need to look fancy. We need to do this and
because you'll try to wear flats to like a club or something, and I'm just like, no, you do not do that.
Heels. I don't like.
Yeah,
heels. I actually own very little pair of heels,
and I own too many. I don't even go anywhere with them. Yeah. Pants or dresses? I'm always for dresses. Favorite animal? Dogs.
And cats.
If your house was burning down and your entire family was sure to be okay, what would you save and why?
Pictures.
What about dogs?
Well, dogs are family. Hell yeah.
What pictures?
I actually have 2 boxes because most of my pictures now are digital and everything's online, so I wouldn't. But I have like a little corner in my house that has my wedding album, 2 boxes with cards and pictures, and so I would pick that up and take it.
I don't have any pictures.
No?
Everything's digital.
Yeah, that's true. But I actually still, here in my mom's house, I have a box of old pictures too that I've been meaning to like back up and stuff. But definitely, I'm definitely one of those that
I'm looking around to see what I take. Princess's ashes.
Oh yeah, I would take my cat's ashes too. But I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
You just thought about it because you saw it.
No, I know. Comedy, horror, or chick flick? Always comedy and chick flick, never horror.
Chick flick. I don't like horror.
We don't do
Not
horror.
because I'm scared, but I think they're really stupid.
I'm really scared. I don't even watch the commercials.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's scary. I just think it's very like unrealistic.
BlackBerry or iPhone of course. Favorite movie?
Oh, Titanic.
Cruel Intentions.
That used to be my favorite movie, but not anymore.
Do we have anything matching? Currently? No.
I don't think so.
Do we have anything that matches at all? I'm sure we do. All our makeup is pretty much the same.
Yeah, we always have the same.
Whenever we go to like trips or something, we say what we're gonna take so we don't double pack.
Yeah. But I don't think clothes. We don't have anything. No. I don't think we've ever like accidentally bought something matching. No. You like steal each other's clothes sometimes.
Yeah.
That's it. Favorite TV show? I don't have
Friends.
one.
Without a doubt, Friends. And she doesn't know Friends, which irked me so bad. Like
I'll watch it someday.
Me and my brothers, we love Friends. Like we quote it all the time, and then Claudia will be like, "Huh? What is that? What is that?" And it's just like so embarrassing to call you a sister.
And that's it. That's the end of our sister tag. I hope you enjoyed. I feel like we learned something about each other.
Yeah, I know everything.
But yeah, it's really, I always say that one sister is more than enough. Like, I don't know people who have more than one sister, like, how do they even do it? Because it's a lot. It's really fun. But at the same time, it's like, it's just how much more can you handle than one sister?
What do you think our brothers say then?
I guess being a girl, like,
okay.
When you have a girl and another girl, I don't know, I feel like if we had another sister, there'd be like a lot of competition, a lot of like if I was like having...
We have friends who have a lot of sisters, like Bonnie has a lot of sisters, I wonder how...
But I think that happens with them too, like where like if there's a season when you're closer to one than the other, I would be super heartbroken if that ever happened. Like if you had a sister and you were like, I'm gonna go out with her, and I'd be like, what about me?
You do it to Alexis all the time. You guys always leave me out.
When?
You guys go to Disney or do something like, oh, and they'll accidentally text like the family text, like I'm outside, and I'm like, where? Why? So it's pretty much Alexis and Julio are sisters.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the sister tag. It was really fun, and let us know if you want us to do other tags like this. Like I've been thinking of doing like husband tag and like
pet tag.
I don't know, different stuff. There's lots of stuff online. This was really fun to find. But we also want to do a Q&A sometime soon, so we'll be posting on our Instagrams about sending us some questions.
Yeah, like
about
Weight Watchers related, or anything you guys want to ask us about. We've been a little MIA with the YouTube channel just because transitioning into this new year has been a little different. It has been a lot different actually.
It's like that meme that says January was 4 months long or something.
It really was. I felt like it really was.
It was.
Like for me, I went into I left my full-time job and went back to my old part-time job, which is working with children, and I did it because it was not making me happy, and I'm worrying more about my health and my happiness. So it was a sudden change that I decided to do, but I'm really happy with where I'm at now. I also did it because one of my pets passed away recently. She had a brain tumor, and it was very unexpected. Her heart and her organs were all perfect, you know, except for the one thing that, you know, you can't really tell, which is the brain. And it was a brain tumor, and it progressed very extremely quickly, and I took a huge toll. It's been a huge toll in my life, and it's been really hard trying to transition into, you know, living without Princess, which is my baby girl. I had her for almost 15 years. Her birthday would have been, what, like less than a month after she passed away. But yeah, that's what's been going on with my life. So trying to keep up with the videos and everything has been a little tough, but we're gonna get back into it.
I actually started school in January, and this is something that I put off for 9 years for lots of different reasons, but finally last year I was just like, I'm just gonna do it. Like, why not? Like, I keep waiting for the right time, but I'm just gonna do it. So in January I started my teaching credential. So if all goes well, if in 3 semesters, so by May of next year, I'll be a credentialed teacher. So it's a really quick process, but there's just a lot that goes in it. Like at the same time that I'm taking 5 classes a semester, I'm supposed to be observing in classrooms. I'm supposed to be studying for tests, state exams, and then applying to all kinds of stuff. So it's very time consuming, and aside from that, I'm still working practically full time, and my job is kind of far, and I'm also doing some photography on the weekends. So it's just a little busy right now. Yeah, so we have to be really and then like I said earlier, how we're both really good planners. Like we actually sit down and write down, on this day we're gonna do this and this day we're gonna do that, but sometimes we just can't get to filming. So that's the plan for now. We do have some stuff coming up, and we do want to be really active on our Instagram still, because our idea is like, how can we share how we keep up with our health when we're super busy, or when we have stuff going on in our lives, which is for everybody. Like, everybody's busy, everybody has like life events that stray them away from being healthy. So we want to show how we do it, and we're all learning too. Like, we're doing this so that we can learn more about how to do it. Thank you for sticking with us. We really appreciate all the comments that we've been getting, asking like what's going on, or to give you guys an update. And like, believe me, we think about it all the time. We're always like trying to encourage each other, like, let's make time, like we need to do this. So yeah, I'm excited to keep on making videos and bringing you guys more updates.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and getting to know a little bit about us.
And don't forget to like and subscribe and all that stuff.
I always forget that.
I know. Some people say they don't like to hear that, but I mean it's pretty obvious. But I guess like down here and subscribe. No.
Love it.
We don't care.
No, there's not love.
But if you guys subscribe, it really, like, it's important to us because it really lets us know, like, hey, these people are liking this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, we're not asking for subscribes because we're getting paid or anything. Like, it's not even about that. But
I don't
like,
even think we're near that.
No, but it's just the subscriptions really help us to see the amount of people that we're helping. So that's why we like to see them. And like the likes and dislikes help us too, because like the videos that get some dislikes, we're like, did we like? Did we say too much, or
just
what is it?
Any feedback?
We like the feedback.
Any feedback is great.
Yeah.
And thank you guys so much for all of that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then don't forget to follow us on Instagram too. We're pretty active on there, and you can always comment and send us questions there. We love to answer them for you.
See you guys on the next video.
Bye. That wasn't too bad. It was like